It's Thursday afternoon. We've been working for the past 3 or 4 weeks on our shop, trying to get it ready for our Climbing the Walls show. Our first midwinter event, which might probably lead to others, although at this point we have no idea whether this was a good idea or a bad one. All we know is that we've had a lot of fun. We've closed off our heated showroom and hung paintings on the walls. The ones we're looking at now have been seen before, but most of what's here this week is absolutely fresh, not been out, including prints and several paintings which we'll get to. Instead of our usual oak furniture, we furnished the showroom with Chinese country, and we have quite a bit of really interesting stuff that's quite affordable and quite stylish. Give it my best. Some garden lights that we found about 3 to 4 months ago that we've been holding for this event. We've not yet set lights, so the lighting is a little bit unusual. There's someone in the mirror. Several mirrors. Silliest stealth tile I've ever seen. More mirrors. These in japanned frames. Quite lovely. Found these in Brooklyn just a week ago. Some sconces. Wonderful pair of fretwork doors, Chinese, that we bought from our friend Jonathan some time ago and set aside for this. A silly little mirror. Print. A Chinese dressing stand. Some glass and china in a case. A pair of wonderful armchairs and a curious reflector which we think may be some kind of metal mirror, but we're not sure. We made a little stand for it. Tennis, anyone? Found this at the Wilmington show, stared at it all weekend and finally decided we really liked it. A collage. Biggest frame we've ever owned, and two really interesting watercolors which we purchased from our friend Dick Green, who framed them. Another pair of sconces. Rustic Chinese bench. I'm going to turn a light around and shine it on these doors, which are really quite beautiful cherry doors. The show began as a way to showcase a few of the many paintings by Dennis Sheehan which we've acquired in the last 6 months. We have 14 on the wall in this show, mostly landscapes, but in a variety of sizes that show what a truly wonderful painter he is. Forgive the shadow. The whole east end of the showroom is set out as a Sheehan gallery. In the middle, where there was a window, we've blocked off all of the windows. This one is being covered by a grill work, perhaps from a livery cupboard. Here's another Sheehan. This one has been around for a while. We've had him in the office for a year or so. We decided to take him out. try to increase our wall space, we've added these little walls. The collage is against the back of this one, but we've put a still life, not Dennis's usual idiom, but one at which he's very capable, and a favorite of ours, his portrait of his buddy Richard Schmidt, another painter. Almost seems to move as I look at him in this little tiny screen. On the other side of this imitation wall, some more Sheehan's, which we're going to try to light. There, that's a little better. Almost go to the car and get your picnic lunch and sit under that orange tree right there. Another one. And more like what it looks like outside. Dennis's treatment of snow, I think, is breathtaking. One of my favorites is hanging over the fireplace in our living room, and it's a winter scene. Little marble slab that rather big marble slab that we found in New Hampshire some time ago, which we've hung here. A great Chinese server that we found in New Hampshire just a couple of weeks ago, and some other Chinese pieces. This marble top stand, another Shanghai bench, of which I think we have 4 in the shop at the moment. And great, another very interesting Chinese chair with fretwork back. Coolest towel rack we've ever owned.